you how we are doing this file system and everything. See, as I said, Node.js is a server, okay, which is mainly to take requests and do the responses. Okay, like we have Apache servers and everything. So this is built to execute JavaScript code, and this is mainly to execute JavaScript code and mainly to write the JavaScript code. But why this became that much popular? Because this is very lightweight and we can handle much request, same like Apache, other Java servers and other servers. And this is open source technology, don't have any license and everything. So now how to create a server? So what we think, so Node.js is like there is a server is already presented. So you need to start the server. Okay, you need to start the server, and whenever a request coming to the server, that request you need to take it and you need to handle that request. Got it? So that's the reason I'm going to start a Node.js. I'm just creating a JavaScript file node.js.js, and then here I'm adding a HTTP module. HTTP module in Node.js mainly used to take some requests and give the responses. So in Node.js, we are taking some requests from the client and we are responding. So we are using HTTP here. So HTTP is mainly used to get some requests from the client. And then we have some my file module. File module is mainly used to get some files, create some files, and then read some file, write some files and everything. So these things we have in the file module. Okay, these are all predefined node modules, or we can say it as these are all the predefined applications. These are like predefined modules which is created by Node.js itself, not by other engines. This Node.js is having all these things. Okay, and then we have HTTP. So then we are creating a server. So whenever there is a request need to be handled, I'm creating a HTTP and I'm creating a server as of now. So I'm creating a server by using the create server, and then what port it has to listen. So this port number is going to be the port number where we are pointing out. So whenever we need to start a server in our computers, we are going to have a port numbers. Whatever the applications you are seeing on your computer, everything will be taken one port number, and that from that port your application is going to work. Even if you see Google Chrome, there is a port which is taken by Google Chrome and working on it. So like this, each and every application which is running on your system need a port number to run. On that port only it will execute. So that is like unique identification where it is going to work. So for this Node.js application, what I'm going to create, I'm creating a server that is called create server, and then I'm using a port number called 1234. You can use any number of, normally you people use 8080 or 8000. So that is your wish, whatever the thing we want. Normally we use 8080 or 8000. Okay, and then I'm creating a server. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to see here. I'm going to create. I created a server on the 8000 port, and then what I'm trying to do, whenever any request is coming, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to read a file. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to read a file which is called home.html, and once I read this file, what I'm trying to do, this data will be available in the callback function error.data. Okay, so error means what error we are facing. Suppose if you try to read this file, if you got any error, that error will get here. And here the data, what data we got once we read HTML home.html file. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm trying to read this file. I'm just reading this file, I'm writing on the file, and I'm just displaying the content. On the response, see here, on the response, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to publish the response so that you can create a simple. Now let's see how to execute. As I said, you need to download Node.js. Okay, so I can go to the my application folder. Where is my application? So I can just go to the folder where it is there. I'm going here. Okay, and then I'm writing node space node dot js. So now the server is started. So now this JavaScript server is started on 8000 8004. So if I execute the same thing, I can go to the localhost 8000. Okay, sorry, my 8000 is already used by some other. There is no sample file. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Yes. Throw in your callback. Sorry, I have written some code because of I have not finished that code because of that, but it is giving issue. See here, you get the server is executing and you can able to get these things. So now why it is failing? Give me 1 minute. Require fs dot read file function. See here. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to read a file home.html. So if you see here, there is a home.html file here. So in this I have written some HTML content. Now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to take this home.html file, okay, and then what I'm trying to do is I'm reading this HTML file here, and then I'm trying to print over here. Okay, this is the way. What we can do is we can just start a server and we can do a normal coding on your Node.js project. But here, if you see here, you're not able to create a whole project. You can just create one line application and you can just do a create server and you're just reading a file and doing some sample programs over here. But how can we create a new project itself and you start working on that project? Okay, so how can we do those things? To do those things, Node come up with couple of commands. We can use those commands and create a sample Node project. Let's see that one. So by using this Express.js, okay, we can create that project. Let me create that project. I can show you. So before going to this thing, we need to know mainly two things. First thing is, if you go to the console of your Node application, any application, once you install Node.js, and if you go to the console, there you can see, if you type Node, you can see there is a console prompt. So where you can able to do some simple like how in the what you say in the command prompt, how you're executing commands, those you can see here. Just you can provide console dot log of 10, okay, 10 plus 10. You can see there is a sample command. This is simple command prompt tool where you can able to execute a simple project. But how can I create end-to-end project by using Node, and we can do it. So let's see how can we do those things. So let's go by one. So how can I create a simple project by using Express? So Express.js is a tool or it's a library to create simple projects. Okay, Express.js is a simple library to create a simple project and make sure it links multiple pages and we can do a simple project. So let's try to create a simple Node.js project and see how we can do those things. Okay. Uh, for that, first thing what we need to know is what is the Node version we are using. So just provide Node-v here. You can able to see Node version over here. Okay. And then what we need to know is we have one more important thing in the Node.js that is called npm. Okay, that is called npm. So what is npm meaning? So npm means Node Package Manager. So what is this Node Package Manager is nothing but, so as of now Node is giving few libraries like fs module, http module. So like this we have couple of modules which is Node is providing to us. But that is not only the modules we are going to use. We need to use many modules, and even we can create our own module, we can publish. So anyone, so how we are using JavaScript, we are creating simple JavaScript files used by many users. Same like this, we can create a multiple node modules and we can use it. So that's reason we are going to use npm. Okay, so let's create a simple Node.js project. Okay, simple Node.js project with Express. Okay, simple Node.js project with Express. So Express, instead of writing this Node.js project, create server and everything, Express is came up with couple of predefined structure. Instead of calling HTTP module, instead of calling those things, we can just call few things and we can create it. So let's do a Express project. So I'm just creating a Express express.js file. And then what I'm doing here is I'm just creating a constant express equal to require express. So there is a express module which is available on the Node.js itself. By using this, we can just create a simple express. If you want to provide the version of the express, we can create it. And then I'm creating a simple application over here, simple app. So why we need to use express? So as of now in the Node.js, you can just create a server and every time you are calling only one API or one URL you are copying. But sometimes you need to call multiple URLs and we need to change between the URLs whenever you can do it. Okay. So let's see here. So I'm going to create an application with express and then I'm using a port called, so whatever the port you want, same like previous, I'm creating 1234 port. Okay, now what I'm doing here is app.listen. So how we have created http.create server, same like this, Express came up with a concept called app.listen, and here we need to give the port number, and if you want to just provide a log your application is started or not, you can just provide a simple function to see application is started. Okay, express is started. So your app express.js app is started with port number 1234. Now what I'm trying to do here, so app dot get off. Okay, previously I have provided is I'm trying to do app.getOff. What is the URL you wanted? Okay, I wanted to use here just a slash. I wanted to use just a slash over here to get my application started with slash. So that in that URL you can able to see what are all the response you wanted to display. So I'm just providing slash over here, and then I'm calling a function. So previously I'm writing a function over like this here, correct? FLSK function. So instead of this one, I'm going to use ES6 function to write code in simple structure. Okay, request response dot send off my first express application. So previously what we are seeing in Node.js, see here this one and this one both are same. There is no difference. But there what we are trying to do is by using the Node.js simple code, we are trying to create a server and touching the server and getting the response. But by using the Express, it is giving a clear structure to create URLs, and then by multiple URLs, you can able to call multiple responses. So let execute this express.js file. Node express.js. I have not closed this file. Change. Sorry. So it is started. Okay. Sorry. I have not provided the exact structure. Give me 1 minute. Sorry for the trouble. Oh, sorry. Okay. So now it will work. See here, what is the problem you are facing till now? So what I'm trying to do here is I am trying to use Express module. So this Express module is not available. I have installed the node first time. So that's reason what happening is like this Express module is not able to find by the Node.js. So that's reason what we are doing here is I did a concept called npm install express. So what is this npm install? So npm means node package manager. So what is the node package manager? So node package manager is nothing but it is going to have all the packages. Okay, it is going to have all the packages which can be downloaded by the users, as well as npm is a package manager, is a library where if you wanted to create a library, suppose you created a library with the concept of what you can say, if you want to create your own library with the validations or anything, so those things you can create your library and you can just push it to node.js. So by using the npm, just go and search for npm. See here npm js. So here is the all terms npm is private packages. So it is like these are all the packages which are available in the market for free of use. Okay, for free of use. So if you go to the here GitHub, you can find n number of packages which are available over here. So here if you can see, here you can see feature comparison. So everything is maximum, everything is free with the npm, because this is a package manager where users can do it. If you want to create your own packages, you can create it, but you can create in a private project. In the companies, what they'll do is they'll create their own packages. They won't publish to the Node.js. They'll publish to their own organization. Okay. So here you can search the packages. If you see, if you type the Express, you can see Express. Okay. Here you can see the package. So how to use the package? See here, the simple application, whatever I have created just now, those things you can see here. They have created a simple Express package using, and they have created the app and app.get. So whenever you're typing localhost colon 8000 or 3000 slash, this response it will give. So what we need to do, you need to do the npm install Express. So you need to type npm install Express on your Node.js console, then the package will be installed and you can able to see the package name over here. Okay, this one we can see. And then let's execute node express.js. See here, Express is started. Whatever I have mentioned over here, console dot, you can able to see here. Let's try to open this in the URL. Localhost colon, what is the port number I have provided? I have provided port number 8080. And if I provide slash, you can see my first Express application. Now this Express is supported by defaultly with URL support. So Node.js, you don't have URL support. You just have the request you're doing, any URL you are touching, you can do. But Express upgraded the things. So whenever there is a URL on the browser, it tries to compile what URL you are providing and what response your Express application need to give. Here I'm going to provide contact. This is my contact page. Now let's try to stop this server and start it again and do it this way. Okay, and now localhost colon slash, if you provide, this is my first Express application. Now what I have provided, dot slash contact. So if you provide slash contact, see here what you are seeing, my first contact page. Okay, got it. Any questions over here? So like this, what we can do is, you can do things. So this is going to be a get request. Suppose if you wanted to do a post request, what we can do here, you can see there are multiple requests in the URL. So this is app.get. Suppose you wanted to do a post request, means someone is posting the request from HTML page. That response you need to consume over here. Then what you can do is, you can just do express.postoff app.postoff and contact page correct. I am just getting as sample, and then here you have request response.send correct. By using the request, you can able to see the request parameters. Okay, by using the request, you can see the request parameters. Okay, like this, we can able to create a request and responses by using the get and post calls. Okay. Any questions? Yes, if you want to get a response as a HTML page, okay, then you can use this response. You need to read a file and you need to FS module you need to use, same like here, and you need to create a function and you need to write here multiple lines you can write, and you can do calls. Okay, you can do the calls. So you can create node project with command prompt also. Okay, you can create Node.js with command prompt also. Let's see how can we create a simple Node.js project with command prompt. The post call is simply like, see here, you are having a URL post. Whenever someone is posting a response, so here as of now you are calling as a get call. This is a get call. But suppose someone is sending a request to this Node.js server. So how can we receive those things? So those at that time we are going to use the app.post. By using this post, we can able to get the post request. Okay. Fine. Let me go to the next one more concept. So how can we do those things? Okay. So if you want to create a simple Node.js project with command prompt, we are going to use a command called npm init. Okay. See here what is asking. So as soon as you type npm init, what is asking? The utility will walk you through the creating a package.json file. Okay. So here what package.json file is going to. So package.json file is going to the file which is used to run your sample application. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I'm just creating a package that I'm going to provide sample project. Okay. Sample project, and version 1.0.0. If you enter this one, and I'm going to provide sample project, enter the port. So entry point, what is going to the entry point? Index.js. No keywords, no author. See here what it is created. It created a package.json file. Okay, now let's go to the our project structure. This file is yes, yes. So if you go here, there is a package.json file is created, and just go here, open this package.json file. Here, this is the sample project we are going to create, and then what we are going to do over here. Okay, then what you are going to do over here. So you need to add packages. What packages you wanted to add? Okay, so you need to add express in the project. Okay, you need to add express in the package. So what you are going to do here? So when you wanted to do package into this project, what you need to do is you need to do simple point over here. You can go to the command prompt and you can provide npm install, okay, express hyphen save, okay, hyphen save, and just press enter. See here, as soon as you press enter, it downloaded and it is installed. Go to the, see here what it did, over here. So you can see it created a node modules folder. It created a node modules folder. See here in this node module folder, what are all the required things for Express.js? Everything is downloaded. Okay, and now if you see here in the package.json file, there is a code change. Okay, there is a code change. What is the code change? Dependencies express equal to version 14.7.1. Okay, so 14.7.1 project got downloaded of Express.js thing downloaded. Previously, I did npm install Express. So at that time, what happened is like Express.js got installed in the npm of node of your application, node of your system itself. But here, what is happening is, so what is the Express.js that will be downloaded to your node modules folder inside your project. Okay, inside your project. So now what we can do is you can create a number of packages. So previously we used Express, we used FS, we used HTTP. Those things, if you wanted to use here, we can download it over here. Okay. So now what I am going to do over here, I'm going to create a simple application over here. So before to this one, what I'll do is I just move to some other folder. It will create multiple project. I'm going to create sample project. Okay, I'll remove this sample node modules folder, and I'll remove this package and package log.jsons. Okay, now I'll start from the scratch. Now I'll start from the scratch. So what I'm doing here is I'm removing this thing. I'm just creating. I'm in a sample project folder. Okay. Now first thing what I'm doing npm init. So I'm creating a simple project with Node.js. Okay, npm init. And project name is sample. Okay, version is same, description sample, and entry point I'm going to provide app.js, and then everything I'm just providing, and I created the sample. Now what I'm doing npm install express hyphen save. So this got installed, and in my sample project, oh sorry, the sample project is created. So I'm doing saving npm install express hyphen save. So what is this save command? Save command, what happens is like it adds express and what is the version you are downloading in the package.json file. If you open the package.json file now, there you won't see any node modules. There you are not going to see any node modules. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to do hyphen save. When I do hyphen save, now go to the this thing, just you can see express got installed in this project. Okay, now previously what I did, I have created the app.js file, correct? Let's create the app.js file. Requires constant app equal to express of app.get get slash dot send sample application. And what I'm doing is I'm listening to a port app.listen. Right, now let me start this node.js. Go to cd sample application ls and start node app.js. Application started, and you can able to see your application on the local. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to install a express generator. So what is this express generator project? So express generator project mainly used to create a default Node.js project. So as of now, we don't know the structure, how to create a project and what are all the applications we need to use, what are the packages we need to use, and where you need to write the coding logic, where you need to write the UI logic, where you need to write the models logic. So these things, it will take a lot of time to create for us. Okay, that's reason what we are going to do here is, instead of doing this thing, we can just do a application that is called express generator. So what I am doing here is, there is a npx in our application node pack npx, which is mainly used to download some packages. So nps, what I am doing here is express generator. Sorry, I need to check. See here, I have npm dot some other organization data is here. Okay, so we need to the node package manager URL. So I'm not pointing to the actual Node.js. I need to point it to the actual Node.js project. Here it is like I'm using some company's URL. So that's the reason you are able to see some other private directory, but I need to use a public directory. So I need to change the registry over here. So I need to change the npm registry over here to npm js. Okay, so we need to change, I need to change the registry. So what I need to do is npm config set registry. So now I can able to npx express generator. So I can able to create a npm express generator. Let me create one more folder. Okay, my laptop is giving issue. Express. Okay, because of my project it is giving an My laptop setup, it is giving an issue. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me do one more way. Let me create. Okay, because of my company laptop, I'm not able to install these other projects because my laptop is giving these things are failing because of the certificate issues. Okay, my company is not allowing the my company laptop is not allowing the uh, download express packages, different packages. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Give me 1 minute, let me see. See, what is happening here is I am trying to download this npm. See here, request to the register is unable to get the local issue certificate. So I have this URL already available, but I'm trying to install this npm install express generator. I'm getting some issues. So what it will do is like npm registry, it will create, we can just create a Node.js project with a simple structure. Okay. So we can see the simple structure. I'm getting this laptop issue. That's the reason I'm not able to show you exactly. Okay, so that's reason I'll wind up today's session till here. But in the next class, I'll change the laptop and I'll get with the without any issue or certificates. I'll get a clear picture how to create a Node.js project, how to create packages, how to add packages, how to delete the packages, and how a simple Node.js project structure will be there. I wanted to show this today because of this thing. I am not able to show you because of my certificate issues. Okay, my laptop certificate issues because of this office laptop. I'm not able to download the packages which are restricted. That is only the problem. Okay, so in the Wednesday class, what I'm going to do show you here is I'm going to create a project for you. In this project, we can go and see how to create multiple requests in get request and post request, and how to create a simple project. And in this project, how a web page we can able to see, means you can create a sample form in the HTML page, and that form if you submit, how the post request is handled, and that request can be seen by the programmer. And then we'll create a React.js sample project. Okay, React.js sample project we'll see and we'll do this. So in the next class, as I'm closing this early, so in the next class, these are all the things I'm going to show you with the other laptop, how to install a project with simple Node and Express, and then how to do a routing with Node and Express. Then we'll go to the creating a new React.js project. Okay, that will be in the next session. I'll be covering. So sorry for the inconvenience because of my laptop issue. I'm not able to show you much things because of the permissions. Okay, fine guys. Have a great day. We'll see. We'll meet on Wednesday and we'll try to close these things on Wednesday. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.